Hello everyone, this is Grandmaster AKOBIAN with 1000 GM. I'm here with my student Jonathan Machtig, and we're looking at the 1000 GM Super Swiss event with 42 players, Jonathan.
Yeah.
We had some exciting games in the beginning, and we just saw an upset win by Joseph Levine against Bator Sambaev. And now we have another game. Andy LIN, I know Andy LIN, I played against him. He's a very solid player, 2300 or something. Very, very solid player against IM BORTNYK. Let's take a look at this game, okay? Knight f3, d5, g3, c6. We have the reti set up. Lots of retis, huh, we see, Jonathan?
Yeah, readies are fun. I played it for many, many years.
Now takes. Oh, excuse me, I just went too quick. So, knight e5, knight bd7, trying to trade the knights. The point here is if you take here, white is going to play queen b3 now, and if you keep taking and ignoring, you're going to get mated, okay? That's something you don't want to do. You don't want to ignore opponent's threats. I mean, you can play e6, queen b7, knight bd7, knight d3. I mean, white has a better position here. The c6 pawn is hanging now too, but it's not so easy. So even here, knight bd7 take, b4. This is interesting by Andy. He also took a lot of time playing this move. It looks like this was over the board. This was not a preparation here. My question is, what if I take? What is the follow-up Andy has in mind? So queen b3, obviously putting pressure. Queen here, he's going to go a3. He has to push this bishop away. Then he's going to take a pawn. But, you know, this is not the best way to play because you're behind in development, you know? Now bishop b3. I guess it's not so clear. It's pretty messy here. Yeah, not so clear. Yeah, so I guess it's playable. It's playable. It's I would expect more like developing move, like b3, bishop b2 here. That would be my intention, or knight c3. But before is interesting.
It was
Queen
inspiration.
c7, a3, bishop b2, knight b2. And now I like this. I like this for white. The bishops are beautiful, putting pressure, and the knights are very compact. They're defending each other. I like this for white now. Clearly, white is better here. Yeah, I had a very tough game when I played with Andy. I was blocked and I was trying to win. It was a very long game, and he was probably holding it until he made a mistake at the end. A very tough player. Queen b3, inaccuracy. Okay, this we can explain why. Queen b3, you're moving the same piece twice while you have a piece that is not developed. Okay, so that goes against our rules. So I think this would have been a better move. Just bring the piece into the game, okay? Or maybe another idea. But again, you move the same piece. Knight f1. Okay, not so sure about this, and now allow e4. d4, knight d3, queen d6. In this position, when opponent tries to challenge the blockaded piece, what you gotta do most of the time, you gotta go here. So if he takes, you just take back with the knight. Okay, so tux, tux. Then you go queen d6. Now you cannot take on d5, he cannot do anything. If he takes here, I simply go queen g6. Now I have h4, h5 ideas too. Okay, I really like this position for black. So when you're challenged, you want to put the knight to defend it. Queen d6. Now white is actually better. d5. Oof. Bishop h3 looks very nice here. Put some pressure on this knight here. Looks very, very nice. And will give white a big advantage here. So rook d1, c4, queen d4. Again, white is better here. I'm not sure how he lost this game, but d4. Okay, rook d2. Yeah, here actually rook a1 would have been very nice, just simply neutralizing the rook. So take on b4, simply king takes f2, and bishop d4. If anybody better is white, because d pass pawn is strong, you can also put pressure on that b7 pawn. That b7 pawn is not really going anywhere. So it's slightly better for white in this position. So, but he actually played bishop f3 and bishop d4. Still don't understand how he lost this position. Bishop here, take. Yeah, it's just. It must have been some kind of a big blunder at the very end. So let's quickly look. Again, check. F4. Yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah, just g5 was already unnecessary. Just all you got to do is just go here, because you want to make sure when opponent goes here, you can simply play king d3. So you don't have to worry about any rook e3 tactics or anything. So just being a little bit careless here. That's what cost him the game. He just had to play the move rook b5 first. Now when here, now the problem is threatening rook e3 and bishop d4 threat. And here it's still close to a draw if he plays the move king d3. But it's harder now. Okay, king e3 was the only move now. King e3 has to take, and take. And what happens here, if you trade rooks, it's going to be a wrong color bishop. It's harder to win. I'm not sure if this is a draw, but good drawing chances here. But instead, he just played here. He just played here now, and that just takes. And now threatening bishop c5 check even. Now check, and now he just takes on h6. So there's no wrong color pawn here anymore. So come from behind win here. Andy was much better most of the game, and then it was just completely a draw until he made this big mistake on move 53, rook takes b4. Okay, but again, the problem was right here. When rook e8 is played, just pull back. Yeah, no, right here. Don't play g5. Just go back. Don't put the pieces in a hanging positions. Okay, and if rook e3, now simply plays the move king to d3. Yeah, so it's a tough one for Andy. He definitely had a chance to make a draw in this game, but came short at the end. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back with more coverage for you soon. See you next time.